A lot of my work is rooted in forgiveness. Forgiveness, not the way we have come to understand it so far, but forgiveness in a completely new light, forgiveness in a completely radical way. So, forgiveness, in my opinion, is the ultimate power move. It is the most underrated manifestation tool, and hopefully, with the help of today's video, I will be able to explain this to you. If you think that by not forgiving someone, you are holding them accountable, that is so far off from the truth. If you think that somehow, if you don't forgive someone for whatever they have done, you are holding the torch of justice, that is not true either. If you think that by forgiving someone, you lose and they win, then that is so far off from the truth. Now, forgiveness is not about being a martyr, it's not about sacrificing, it's not about being a saint. Forgiveness is really letting go of the old story, letting go of what happened, and neutralizing the whole situation. Because if you hold on to resentment, and let's say somebody has caused you some kind of damage, somebody has harmed you, somebody has abused you, somebody has taken advantage of you, and you're holding on to that. So what you're doing is you are speaking it, oh my God, I'm such a victim, and he or she is such an abuser. You are thinking about it, oh my God, I'm such a victim. You're feeling it in your body, oh my God, I feel like a victim. And then your behavior, your actions also match your feelings, your thoughts, and your words. Okay, and so your entire energy field around you says, I am a victim, come abuse me. So with that state, what do you think? Who do you think you will attract? More such people, more people who may or may not be abusive, but they will come into your energy field, and because it's plastered all over you, look, I'm such a victim, they will give you more situations, more stories where you can repeat your story of being a victim. And I hope this is making sense. Forgiveness is being smart about it. Forgiveness is like, oh my God, wait a minute, I need to change my story. I need to change my story. And how do I change my story? That's where forgiveness is so important, because forgiveness is the point where you say, enough, I'm deciding to let it go. Okay, I'm deciding to let you go. I'm deciding to let this situation go, this story go, the past go, the drama go, the toxicity, let it go. So you're neutralizing the situation. It is literally like giving yourself a blank canvas. The blank canvas is empty, it is neutral, it is brand new. So it gives you a chance to write a new story where you are no longer the victim, a new story where others no longer have the power to abuse you, a new story where you take responsibility, a new story where you can actually truly manifest all your dreams, all your desires without regurgitating, without visiting the past over and over and over again. And this will really speed up your manifestations, because now your energy is focused on what you want and not on what happened to you and who did what to you. So forgiveness, in my opinion, is the most underrated manifestation tool. It is literally the turning point from where you stop attracting the same old BS into your life over and over and over again. And I would just like to mention that if somebody has caused you major damage, and if that person triggers you a lot, you don't have to have them in your life. You can let them go. Don't have any contact with them. You don't have to hang out with them. You don't have to be best friends with them. But at the same time, you're also letting that person go, and you're also letting the story go. That person should not bother you through thoughts, through energy. You shouldn't be thinking about that person and getting triggered over and over again. So when you become indifferent, and when you are so busy in your own life, creating the life of your dreams, you have no time to think about that person, let alone be bothered by their actions or whatever. That is when you have truly forgiven them. That is when you have moved on. That is the point where you have truly let go. So a lot of people ask me, if I forgive that person, will he or she change? What's the guarantee that their behavior will change? What's the guarantee that they will change? Look, there is no such guarantee. There is no guarantee. The only guarantee you have is that control over your own reaction, your own behavior. What others do, we cannot guarantee because they have their own free will. But if you truly forgive that person, three things could happen. Number one, they will actually change, or their behavior towards you will change. This can happen. I have seen this happen in my own life. Okay. Number two is that they will stop pushing your buttons. They will continue to be who they are, but that is not going to bother you. So you will get on with your life beautifully well after that. Okay. And the third thing is that as you change your story, as you change your frequency, your vibration, you rise to the occasion, that person will no longer match your stories. That person will no longer match your vibration. So in the most organic, wholesome and non-destructive way, that person will just fall off the grid. That person will just deselect themselves, himself, herself from your life and just vanish. And it will not bother you and it will not bother them. So this is just what is going to happen when you truly decide to let it go, to forgive someone. Now, I have an ebook all on forgiveness. It is going to explain to you everything that I have just mentioned in more details, and there are actually practical exercises in that workbook that you can actually do, which will help you forgive whoever it is that you need to forgive. Because in theory, it sounds all beautiful, like forgive him, forgive her, forgive them. But how do you go about forgiving someone? I explain that in that workbook. So you can order that workbook, you can buy that workbook now. All you have to do is send me an email. My email address is mentioned in the description box down below. And another thing is that I have one more book which is called Get Over It, and it specifically talks about healing from heartbreak or getting over any toxic relationships or any toxic people. And if you're attracted to unavailable men or women, unavailable partners, then that is the ebook for you. Forgiveness is a huge part of that journey as well. So the forgiveness part is also included in that bundle, the Get Over It bundle. So you can buy it separately. You can buy it as it is, just the forgiveness workbook, or you can buy the Get Over It bundle and you will get the forgiveness bit with that workbook. So for both of these workbooks, please send me an email. Send me an email. My email address is mentioned in the description box down below if you would like a copy, and I will get back to you with all the details. And that is it for today's video. I hope this was useful, and I will see you all in my next one.